Hello and welcome to Farrell's Notebook. I'm really excited about this video because I am going to be surprised right along with you. I have a surprise mystery pack of vintage photos and postcards to open, and I honestly can't wait to see what's inside. So I'm going to start by telling you about my haul. Now, I got to go to Pennsylvania and visit some of my best friends who I met through Take Heart. And we went to this really cool warehouse that's called Building Character. And it is full of little booths that are rented out by creators. And so every single one is different. There's art, there's handmade goods, all different mediums. Like there's wood, there's painting, and then there's also a lot of vintage. And so this one stall that I found with my friend was just full of paper. It was vintage photos, vintage postcards, and one of the things that we found on one of the shelves I want to show you. So look at this. There were shelves full of old photo albums. All right, you can see this. And this feels like it's real leather. It's embossed. It says in here that it's made in Germany. And this is like an empty photo scrapbook. And every single detail of this is so cool. But my friend Lillian was the one who had the idea that we could use this as an art journal. And I'm so excited. So let me show you what it's like inside. So every single page, in between each page for photos, has this paper. It looks and feels like vellum, but I don't know if you can tell, it's embossed with spider webs and spiders. And so I love this part of this album where it's like a little bit spooky. And I'm like, who is the person that puts their family photos in here and then you turn the page for spider webs? I mean, I think that's kind of cool. And I can picture so many ways to use this in my art journal. I will probably cut some out and glue it down and see how it glues. I'll probably paint on some of it, and I bet I'll leave a lot of it there too, because imagine looking through this and you see the art that's created on the next page. And then the rest of the book, that's not the vellum, has these black pages with like little pockets for photos. And so the cool thing is I can make little art, like little abstracts if I want, and just tuck them in. Here, let me grab one. Okay, so like I have lots of little abstracts like this type of thing, and I can picture if they're the right size. Let's see if this works. Oh my gosh, yeah, tucking it in. And how cool would that be? Let's see if any of these are the right size. I think everything I have is slightly too big, but all of these are different sizes too. Like they're not all exactly the same. So let me show you what I mean. Some of them, here we go, have spaces for bigger ones, which is really cool. So that is one option. I could literally use this the way that it was intended, as like a little photo scrapbook, make some abstracts and tuck them in. And yeah, I think that that would look so cool. But then the other thing we liked about this is how long and wide these pages are, because when you create in an art journal, you almost always have like the crease that's the middle of your book, and this will not have a crease. So if we picked these like photo things off, let's see if it works. Yeah, just like that. I could gesso this and I could create on this whole piece here, and I really think those dimensions are really fun. So as you can see, I was so inspired by this. I have so many ideas about creating in here, and I can't wait to get started. And then the other thing Lillian was saying is this would be just such a cool thing to have lying around. Like, you could put this on your coffee table. You could proudly display this on your shelves because it is so unique. There's nothing like it. And when you're an artist, I mean, and an Enneagram 4 like me, you want to be unique. It's really fun to have something no one else has. And I think that I have found that with this. So I can't wait to make this a mixed media journal. And let me know if you want me to record while I'm creating in here so that I can add these videos to the channel. Okay, it is time for the next really fun thing, which, so this booth, as I told you, was full of wedding portraits, and some albums like the one I just showed you were full of family photos. There were postcards, there were little teeny bits of ephemera, and it was very overwhelming. I had no idea where to even start. And so we found a wall that had these grab bags, and this was a great price compared to how other things were priced in the booth, and it's 20 items from stock. And so I picked the one that was 5 photos, 5 postcards, 10 pieces of ephemera, because I usually use those little bits more than I use like a photo. But I have been so excited to see what's in here. So yeah, let's do it. Let's open it up together. So the very first thing you're gonna get to see is my inability to open things. This is taped shut, and then just zip. Oh my gosh, it's time. Okay, here we go. Okay. So first thing here, we've got a photo of, oh my gosh, it even has a little note on the back. It says Service Club, Chicago, Illinois. And that's really cool because I've lived in Chicago, and who knows who these guys are and what they're up to. Oh, look at this next one. It's a little dog sitting on a chair by a fireplace. This one doesn't say much on the back, just the thrift shop price, which looks like these were $3 each. But this one's really cool. I also really like how this is black and white. I think that's really cool. Oh my gosh, look. We have 2 baby photos. Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. Jennifer Lynn Simpson. Okay. Aged 4 weeks, November 1971. I don't know how to ever glue this down. I mean, this is someone's special little baby picture. Okay, let's see about this one. Is this the same person? Yeah. Jennifer Lynn, aged 3 months, January 1972. Okay, so here's Jennifer Lynn at 4 weeks, and then here she is at 3 months. So somebody loved her to take these little pictures and hold her in that little... That is crazy. See, here's my problem though. Like, I'm never going to use these because these are too special. But let's find out what's next. Okay, these are cool because it's like, I want to figure out what's happening. This looks like a birthday, like someone's eating cake. Family is all together. And then this one, there's some like stand-up drums. Someone's playing the piano, but it looks like it's a living room. Look at that. That's a cool one. And there's nothing on the back of those two. Okay, there are all of our photos. I feel like the one that I'd be most inspired to start using in art would definitely be this one. I wonder if the power of YouTube we can figure out who Jennifer Lynn Simpson is. And I would also use these as well. I think these, I could definitely be inspired to use these on a journal page. Okay, so now, sorry if that was blurry. Okay, now let's start looking through our postcards. So we had 5 photos, which this is cool. This is 6 photos. So now let's look at the postcards. So I should have 5 postcards. So this is cool. This is really cool. Because honestly, even this back part is so inspiring to me. Like, I would cover an art journal page with just like the backs of postcards. But the front of this is really cool too. And I could immediately picture an art journal page with this. So that's really fun. We got another one that it says it's a bridge in the way of reconstruction. And this is really cool. I love that both of these are black and white, but look at the back again. I mean, that's really cool. And it has like little tears here. So I wonder if there was like a sheet of paper with a bunch of postcards and you kind of like folded and tore them off. Oh, look at this one. That's beautiful. And look, this one has writing on the back. Look at that. Mr. Leslie James. That's cool. I don't know. Tell me, guys, what do you see? Where is this? Why am I like, is Leslie the same as Jennifer? Okay, this is really cool. And look at the stamp, 1908. And there's a stamp on here this is a real stamp. That is really cool. This one's hard because I love both sides of this one. Okay, this one, there's somebody in McCook, Nebraska that would like a letter from you. Oh, that's funny. It's not like, oh, I am sending you a letter. It's like, you should send me a letter. There they are looking at mail. That's cute. I would use this. Oh, and there's writing on it. Mrs. Rosa Dyke, Stapleton, Nebraska. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. It says, did I kill you all by sending that picture? I sure hope not. My address is on the front of this card. Answer soon. That is fascinating. And this is like pretty creased. And I wonder what is going on here. Okay. Oh, cute. Look at this cool one. Oh, look at the little birds. Okay, I love this immediately. I have so many ideas. Happy birthday. Look, this one's written too. Okay, so same person, okay? Rose Dyke. This is Rosa Dyke. Got your letter. Glad you're coming over. Thought I would send your card to let you know I got it. We will sure look for you. We will, look for you. We'll have to say goodbye as Fred is ready to go to town. With love. That's hard to read, and I'm not sure. I feel like Rosa Dyke has like ominous parts of her cards. It's like, hope this picture didn't kill you. This is really interesting. But this one tells us that they wrote back. This person must have written back. So I'm happy for her that she got the mail she wanted. Okay, so there's our postcards. This is the most fascinating thing I've ever done in my life. So I don't even know what's going to happen next. Okay, so now we got this. I think we're on the ephemera because we've got our 5 postcards here. So now let's work on our ephemera, okay? Trying to make sure you guys can see all this. Okay, so this is cool. This looks like a piece of a card, and I would totally collage with these flowers, and I love it. Oh, these are cool. All right, here's some more ephemera. So we got 10 pieces of ephemera. So you have a saw and shut. These are cool. I wonder if these are from like a little reader or something. So we have saw. We have sand and short. The ladder's too short to reach the roof. And then, so we have the S's that we must have gotten. Santa Claus and show with ominous puppets. These are cute. I would use these as like the first layer of something. This too, look at this. From the Saturday Evening Post. Oh, that's cool. There's lots of little words and writing on here. And again, I feel like I would use this as like the background of like the first layer of something. Oh, this one's totally different. Wait till you see this. Totally different. Oh, it's a playing card. That's cool. I was going to say this feels more modern on this side, don't you think? The fact that it's a playing card, that's really cool. I feel like I'd use this side. Playing cards also always look so good. Oh, here's like you're like, is she 80 or is she 2? I can't tell. This looks like it was taken off a card or something. And she's cool. I'd put her in the background of something too. All right, guys, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I missing one? We got this Grand Canyon. That's cool. That is really cool. Grand Canyon. And then we got this one more thing. Oh, 2 more. Pages of a book. So we've got an August page from the Wolf Magazine of Letters. And Octogenarian George. So these would I feel like these are all pieces here that I would kind of put down for like a first layer of an art journal page. And then a lot of the other stuff I would use for focal points, whether it be the dog or the rose, maybe like a scape with buildings on it. I also love these birds. Hopefully Rose doesn't yell at me for the writer of these cards does not yell at me for this. So very cool. And I think this was so worth that $7 because that was like the most exciting thing I have ever done. I hope you enjoyed looking at these as much as I did, and I now can't wait to like use all this, use my new book, and get started. Okay, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. This is your reminder that there are over 40 tutorials waiting for you at ko-fi.com/takeheart. With a monthly subscription, you can access every tutorial plus 2 new tutorials every month. They're all beginner friendly with a theme that you can apply to your life. Check it out.